Well, hello there my friends. Welcome back to another adventure. I'm very happy and thrilled to be here again at the Shenandoah National Park. As you can see, it's a really beautiful and foggy day. There's not many days like this, you know, when I get to go hiking on a foggy day, so I'm going to take advantage today and enjoy it. The weather just feels literally perfect. If there's not a word better than that, because it's around like 70 degrees, maybe just a tiny bit less than that. Almost no wind. And this fog and the air just feels magnificent and refreshing. So I packed some lunch with me today, so my plan is to eat it when I get to the peak. I also brought some fruits. I'm really excited and just really happy to be hiking another trail here. It is the end of May, so the weather is becoming really nice and everything is just green and thriving. And same for me. I feel like I'm thriving. I feel like I'm doing good, and just excited to do another fun challenge today. So this trail is supposed to be, like I said, about 4 miles, up to 6 miles, and elevation gain of about over 1,000 feet. So let's go ahead and explore this trail, my friends. Hopefully I'll survive, and let's have a great time. Wow, my friends. Ooh, gotta be careful. Almost slipped on that rock. But yeah, wow, my friends, this place is really incredible. It's surreal. And what I've noticed is that there's a lot of cobwebs, but I like it. It's really cool, really beautiful. A lot of leaves just look really beautiful with the raindrops on them. And I feel great, guys. I feel amazing. And it is slightly raining and very foggy, of course. So I don't know if we're gonna see like a nice view at the end, but I don't care, honestly, because I'm really enjoying this hiking trail already. So far this trail is going down, and then it's gonna be a probably more like an incline going up, so we'll see how that goes. So, as you guys can see, I have come to my first junction. So down this way, according to the trail post here, it is going to reach Big Run, but I need to go this way, which hopefully in about 2 miles is going to lead me to what I'm looking for, which is the Rocky Mountain overlook. So let's keep going. By the way, the blazers here are marked blue because we're at the Shenandoah National Park, so I love it because it's very easy to follow the trail. And I just saw another blazer. Here's another one. And this is really easy to hike. And the rain is still coming. Gotta take my first water break real quick. I am getting thirsty now because the incline has begun. So the trail, well, the way I understand it is this trail, it starts off with a good gradual decline, then it keeps going up, and then it just kind of like waves, then it keeps going down, and then the final stretch will be back up. So basically, to make it simple, looks like there are two declines, major ones, and then there are two major uphills. So right now I'm on the first major uphill. So I'm gonna try to conserve my water because I don't have much water today because my water bottle broke. All right, that's all I'm gonna drink for now. All right, guys, let's keep going. We can do it. Looks like I'm getting some elevation, my friends, as you can see, because I'm able to see a little bit, a tiny bit of the, I guess, the mountain or the valley. But everything is still foggy and it is still raining. But it is still peaceful and it's still great. So I am still hiking, still climbing up. I'm glad that I was able to come to these beautiful rocks here. Wow. I'm still climbing even more. Am I even going the right way? Oh man, I think I'm went the wrong way. Let's turn around. Let's follow the blue blazer, my friends. Don't be like me. Okay, where does the blue blazer go? It looks like it goes down here. Yep. So let's keep going. Back into the forest. Well, my friends, I found the blue blazer again. I love like how this trail just is easily marked here, and it's just so pleasant to hike it. And just, you know, every time you take a breath here, it just feels like I'm getting a lot of oxygen, like I'm feeling like I'm full of energy, you know. While we continue trekking and exploring this wonderful and great trail here, I wanted to ask you guys a question. And the question I wanted to ask is, do you have a place of rest? Do you have a place after you get home from work? Do you have a place where you can just come and find peace, where you can find rest, where you can just re-energize, kind of like an escape in your everyday life? Do you have one? For me, as you know, nature is one of my biggest escapes. But without nature, where would my escape be? Where would I go when I get really stressed? Let's say there was no nature. Let's say there was no mountains, no beach, no nature. Where would I go to find rest and escape? And the question is, why is it important to have a rest? Why is it important to have a refuge, a place where you come and just relax and get more energy? Well, of course, the answer is obvious. Because this world makes us tired. It does. The stresses, the problems, the conflicts, the things of this world just make us tired, and we need rest. Well, I don't know if you can tell or not, but it started raining much harder now. So it's officially raining good. Before it was just light rain, but now it's actually raining. So that is why I'm hiding behind this tree here. That way hopefully I don't get wet and my camera doesn't get wet. Well, the problem is my microphone is already very wet here, but it's fine, it'll be okay. The point I'm trying to make, my friends, here is that we all need a refuge in our lives. We all need a place where we can go and find rest, where we can just take away our stresses out, you know, where we can just go find rest. I know you're gonna say, hey, my rest is a bed. Yeah, it's good to have a place, you know, to sleep and get rest, but I'm talking about more. I'm talking about spiritual rest, rest for our souls, rest for our real life, you know. Our body needs rest, but also our soul needs rest, and the only way we can find rest is in Jesus. I really love reading autobiographies, and my favorite autobiography from the Bible, one of my favorites, I'm not saying my favorite, but one of my favorites is King David. because you can learn a lot from him. He was like all of us. He went through a lot of hard times, you know. He went through wars and stresses and all these different things. Just read it for yourself, you know. And what I love is that he keeps repeating in his Psalms that Jesus and God is his refuge. Think of it like this rain. It's just so relaxing, so peaceful, you know, where you can just get out in nature like this and just be connected to God. And David, he found his connection. He found his peace in God. Look what David says in Psalm 62:7. He says, "In God is my salvation and my glory. The rock of my strength and my refuge is in God." Let me read it one more time. "In God is my salvation and my glory. The rock of my strength and my refuge is in God." So, as we learn from this verse, David did find refuge in God. But my question is, how can a person find refuge in God if he doesn't believe in God? And the one thing that I've learned in my life, and that's the first thing I've told you guys in my very first video, is the fact that God is real. God is real. Otherwise, it wouldn't be worth worshiping him. Otherwise, it wouldn't be worth following after him. Many people think that, you know, Christianity is just a religion. No, it's a real relationship with God. The Bible says in John 3:16, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life." And that is what God is offering to us. A place of refuge, a place of peace, a place of forgiveness from our sins, a place of having a relationship with a real, true God. You know, and that is what I found in my life. And that is the point of making these videos, my friends, is I want you to guys understand and know the real and true God. He's the one who doesn't just love us. He forgave us, he provides for us, and he gives us peace even in the middle of this hard, impossible times, maybe even, you know. God is the only one who can give us real refuge and peace. And that is what I want to tell you today, my friend, is surrender your life to Jesus today, because only in him you can find real meaning, purpose, and refuge. Because other things, they make us even more stressed. For example, like I've learned myself, is that when I come home from work, you know, there are times when I'm very stressed, when I'm just tired, when I'm hot or something, you know, when I'm just really tired. I try to find, you know, my refuge in my phone or other things, but ultimately I realize that, hey, what I'm doing is wrong. You know, I need to come to God. I need to just put away my phone, put away the distractions, and just connect with God. And for example, come to nature, have a connection with God and talk to him in prayer. And man, God gives you that peace. God gives you that assurance. God gives you that courage to keep going. So after this rain stops, we're going to keep going ourselves. So if you don't know Jesus as your personal Savior today, my friend, you are truly, truly missing out. Come to him. Trust me. Give up yourself. Just surrender your life to him like I did. Your life will literally change because that's what happened to me. When you give your whole life to God, you know, when you give all your stresses to God, life just feels like this nature, you know. Life just feels like this beautiful rain, like this fresh air, just like this peaceful nature. Well, as you can tell or not, but I am soaking wet, my friends. I'm soaking wet. But the end should be here any moment. Honestly, I don't know if there's going to be a peak at the end, so if there isn't, I do apologize. But I'm still really enjoying this, you know. For me, it's about the adventure, right? It's about enjoying the challenges, enjoying the difficulties, and you know, like rain or other things, but I'm still having a good time. So hopefully we'll come to an overlook here soon, but if not, we'll just turn around. I'll find a place to eat some lunch under a tree somewhere dry, and then we'll start heading back to the car. Let's do it. Alrighty guys, yep, it is still raining, and I'm pretty sure it just picked up, so it's a little bit more. But I found this really nice tree here. Perfect place to sit here, eat my lunch, get some more fresh air, and then head back to the car. I am getting, you know, wet more and more, but I'm still feeling good. I'm still feeling okay. The only thing I'm worried about is just my camera. Make sure my camera doesn't break, you know, with water damage, but the rest I don't care. That should be fine. So let's go ahead and eat some food. I'll show you what I brought, and we'll slowly continue back to the car. Let's do it. And here's my lunch, my friends. Let me put this hoodie away first. Also, this is gonna be my little drink for today. Got some Spindrift soda. This is gonna be, what flavor is this? Blood orange tangerine. This is the only soda slash sparkling water that I drink, because this is the only healthy soda slash drink that I found. And I love how it tastes. Many people, I've given a couple of my coworkers, they didn't like it, but I love it. So anyway, whoa, it is really raining hard now. Okay, we'll do it. All right, got my handy dandy fork. Now, let me show you what I brought today. I feel like a very healthy but simple food. Check this out. So I got some sweet potatoes. See, that's how it looks like here. Nice and orange and probably sweet. And then I cooked some slash air fried some chicken. Look at this. I'm gonna go ahead and pray now, and I'm gonna give it a try. Tastes good. Can taste the oil and the flavor. Let me try the potatoes now. Wow. Wow. This is, man, the perfect perfect lunch I brought today. I can taste the sweetness of these potatoes, and even cold, it tastes great. That was a good meal. Just finished all of my food in terms of the potatoes and the chicken. So I want to try, well, not try, but I want to drink some of the soda. So far, this is my favorite sparkling water slash soda. So let's give it a try. So good. The only thing I realized is because I opened this container, now I have no choice but to drink all of it, because I don't want to get my backpack even more wet than it is how it is now. But man, this tree is doing a great job protecting me. I mean, as you can see, I did have to put my hoodie because it gotten a little bit cold. Just a little bit. But this tree is doing a great job protecting me and my camera. Well, my friends, it is time for me to head back to the car, and I'm gonna go ahead and put my camera away because I don't want to damage it and I don't want to ruin this great camera. And that way I can keep making videos for you guys and go on these adventures. So I feel great. I feel re-energized. This was a great refuge for me today. And still feel happy and excited to finish this trail. So come follow along with me, and actually I'll just see you guys at the car because you guys are going to be wet. Well, yes, my friends, I am happy to report that I have made it here safely to my car, even though I slipped many times. And even in the beginning of the hike here, maybe 5 minutes into the hike, I was recording myself and stuff and slipped and almost fell, almost like broke my camera that close. So thanks to God, nothing happened, nothing bad happened, and I'm okay, and I'm able to make it safely back to the car. I've survived officially. And still raining, as you can see, still raining, but still feel refreshed after I took all the layers, because when you were coming back up, it's that's a steep incline, you know, and basically after that you get hot. So had a fun and amazing adventure. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm really sorry that I didn't, you know, get to an overlook. Technically I did get to an overlook. It was where the rocks were. I'm pretty sure that's where the overlook would be, because it looked really nice. Even in the fog, it looked like there was some kind of view there, but because of the fog, as you know, I wasn't able to see anything. This is so far the wettest and foggiest adventure I've ever done, but this is super cool. And that's what I love about nature, and that's what I love about adventures, is that, you know, each day is different and you don't know what's gonna happen, you know. That's what it's a venture, right? A nature venture. So I hope you guys enjoyed this adventure, and I'm gonna start heading back home now. Just want to say, hope you have a great summer and hope you have an amazing day. One more thing, I did forget to mention that I hiked a total distance today of 5.66 miles, a total time of 3 hours 53 minutes, and a total ascent of 1,496 feet. So hope you have a great day, my friends, and God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one.